Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. In fact, this video was taken a year ago, May 25, and I've only just got around to uploading it now. This was a wild camp I took Vix on. It was a first wild camp, and I wanted to choose somewhere that was wild, or felt wild, but wasn't as challenging as some of the other fells. And this was perfect. We were out of the way. It was a very, very pretty fell with amazing views that I'd camped on before previously. Yeah, they ticked all the boxes. Glaramara, it's about 2,500 foot, but again, nothing challenging, specifically when you've got a large pack on. There's a little tiny bit of a scramble, but barely anything, and plenty of really good pitches up there to get your tent on. So as I said, this was Vix's first wild camp, and I was really, really hoping for decent weather, good conditions, and we got it. It couldn't have been more perfect. It was super still up there, really warm. It was the perfect weather for a wild camp, luckily. I'd chosen Glaramara for Vix's first wild camp because I knew there was a lot of good options to pitch a tent up there. If you've not been up there before, it is actually really wild camp friendly, I would say. There's a lot more spots to pitch a tent than some of the other fells. So it didn't take us long to find a really nice flat spot with some really good views. The old Van Gogh Mirage 200, my first wild camping tent. Still a tent I highly recommend to anyone just starting out for wild camping. Obviously the only two-man tent I have, so it was either that or the solo, which would have meant I would have had to sleep outside. So, but yeah, dusted it off, and it worked a treat. Absolutely loads of room in that. My usual Seat Summit airbed, Vix brought the Neo Air, and it's nice but very noisy, really noisy material. So yeah, I much prefer the Seat Summit, and the Seat Summit was a lot thicker as well. What I love about this tent for its price range, for a starter tent, it's just got loads of room for a two-person tent. It's really, really good for its price range. It's geodesic, or it stands on its own, if that's the right word. So you can move it around before you finalise that pitch. It's got a little vestibule, a little porch, so you can get your wet clothes off, keep your bags in. Really, really good little tent for the price. So we had the pitch, we had the weather, we had the views. It was just time to sit back, make some dinner, and take it all in. Using the jet boil, trusty jet boil. When I'm hiking solo or camping solo, I tend to use my MSR Titan, which is a little bit lighter and easier to pack. We managed to have a good sleep, woke up the next morning, and another beautiful morning. Again, I could not have asked for better weather. To take Vix for a first wild camp, everything just was perfect. So yeah, a big success. We packed up and decided we were going to head down back to Keswick to go to one of our favourite places for a coffee, some breakfast. A very successful little mission, a little adventure complete. Again, I cannot recommend this mountain enough for a wild camp. If you want somewhere that feels wild but isn't too wild to get to, then Glaramara is your mountain. So we made our way back down, taking our time, enjoying the sunshine and the views, and made our way to our favourite little coffee shop in Keswick for a nice strong coffee and a sugary treat, and just reminisced about the night before. Perfect ending to a perfect adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.